So yes, they did come clad in armor, but you gotta remember, 500 years before the Spanish, it wasn't so advanced. They did have swords, and they did have axes and shields, and they did have armor, but they wore a light armor. They like to keep it light so they could fight and move around faster. Plus, they had to sail all the way across the ocean. But anyway, nobody really knows. All the historians can do is speculate, look at the archaeological evidence, read the Vikings mythological epics, their stories. I don't remember what they're called, but I think they have 2 books that I know about, or epics, legends, the Vikings lore. One was about Leif Erikson, and one was about his dad, Eric the Red. There might be more to it, that's all I know. Anyway, so the first sentence had nothing to do with technology. That's an ignorant statement in itself. When the Spanish came, they had ships, horses, war dogs, swords, advanced armor, plus war tactics and strategies. The Native Americans that they were fighting with, the indigenous people that they were fighting with, were also warriors, like I said, and they had numbers, millions, and they still lost. And the reason that they lost is because of technology. The technology from Europe was more advanced than the technology of the Americas, and that's all there is to it. As for the Aboriginals and the Vikings, that's a whole nother story. The Vikings came, and I'm sure they didn't come in huge numbers like the Spanish or the English or the French or the other Europeans did here in this part of southern North America and then Central and South America. As for North America, the Aborigines, the Aboriginals, and the Vikings, the numbers, the odds were against the Vikings in that one. Yes, the technology they had was more advanced, but they had a little bit of numbers. They probably got jumped. And that's not bad. I'm not saying that's wrong. It is what it is. War is war. Anyway, I'm tired of this fucking video, so I'm gonna go. Tragedy, I'm out. Subscribe to my channel to learn more.